students, I am Nityanand Upadhyay. I am going to teach you computer application. Today we will learn about a table in HTML. Means if you want to insert a table on your web page, so how you can insert with the help of HTML codes. So let's start. Now first of all, what is a table? So table is a grid view of rows and columns and used to display data in summarized manner. As you have learned the definition of table in previous classes also, that it is a combination of rows and columns. So HTML also provides some tags to create and manage table on our web page. Now tags for table in HTML. First of all, table tag. Table tag, as you can see in heading also, table is a container tag which have opening and closing tag both. So it is the main tag through which we can design a table on web page. Border, cell padding, cell spacing are its important attributes. You can see the syntax. Inside the body, we can use table with its attributes: border, cell padding and cell spacing. We have to enclose the particular value of attributes in double inverted commas. Then there will be other content of table, and then we have to close the table tag, and then we have to close body tag if it is not going to contain any other data beside the table. Now border attribute. The border attribute is used to fix the thickness of edge of the table. It takes its value in the form of point or in pixel. We use pt to provide the point, and we use px for pixels. Now cell padding. This attribute used to fix the space between cell border and contained data. Data may be in text form or in image form. Now cell spacing. This attribute used to fix the space between the edge of two contiguous cells. Now let's differentiate between cell padding and cell spacing. Cell padding attribute used to fix the space between cell border and contained data. Okay, it is the space between cell border and contained data, while cell spacing provides space between the border of two contiguous cells. So you have to learn the difference between cell spacing and cell padding. It is a very important question. Now tags for table in HTML. So tr and closing tr tag. The tr tag defines each individual row in a table. Means whenever we have to insert a row in a table, we have to use tr tag. Now th tag, it is also container tag. The th tag defines the individual cell that contains field or column name. It automatically provides bold effect to column headings. Means we use th tag to specify the cell, but those cells are specific only and only for column heading, not for containing the data. Okay. Now td tag. td tag is used to fix individual cell in the table that contain the actual data. Okay. So th is used to specify the cell, but only it contain the column name, while td is used to store, it is used to specify a particular cell which used to store the actual data. The row span and col span are two main attributes of td tag. Row span. This attribute fixes the number of rows captured by a single cell. Col span. This attribute fixes the number of columns captured by a single cell. Now you can see the structure of table in HTML. So if you want to insert a table in HTML, first of all you have to use table tag. As I have used table tag with the border attribute and given value to it 2 point. After that I have used tr to insert the very first row, and as all of you know that the very first row contains the column name, that's why inside the very first tr I have used th. Okay, so I have used 3 opening th and 3 closing th to define 3 column names. Okay, it defines 3 different cells for column name. After that I have closed the tr with the help of closing tr tag. Again I have opened a new tr, and inside that tr I have used a single td. That td will define a single cell. After that another td has been opened and it has been closed for the second cell, and in the third one you can see td contains its attribute row span with value 2. So the structure has been go to the next particular row also. As you can see, the third cell of second row has occupied the space of 2 rows, not a single row. Okay, after that I have closed the tr, then I have opened the next tr, and in the third tr, in the very first td, you can see I have used call span with the value 2, and the effect of it is this particular code will capture the space of 2 column. It will capture the space of 2 column in a single cell, as you can see in the structure also. And after that I have closed the td, and in the third tr there is no need of any other td, because the space of very 2 first cell has occupied by its first td, while the space of its third column has been occupied by the third cell of second column. Okay, with the help of row span. So I have closed the tr with the help of closing tr tag, and at last when we have to close the structure of full table, we have to close the table tag. Okay, so I hope this particular structure will help you to get the knowledge how we can use th, how we can use td inside tr, how we can use row span, and how we can use call span. So that's all for today. We will see the example of this particular code with the HTML code in next session. Thank you, students.